Hey everybody, welcome to the Let's Make Noise podcast, where four very intelligent 22-year-olds explain you the world, explain you every issue you ever wanted to know about anything better than you could have thought it yourself. I'm joined today by my co-host,
Tyler,
Robert,
and Michael. So last episode, Robert, we talked about a little diet you were going through.
Yeah, it's not really a diet. It's more of
You
I just
got
stopped
that
eating
right.
pork.
Your pork diet's not really a fucking diet, Rob. Let me tell you what it is. Well, first off, how do you feel after stopping pork?
I
How
felt
long
good.
has it been?
I started on May 11th. So 14 days.
That's 14 days. How do you feel, like, biologically?
Good, fine.
You feel good? Did you feel better than after you stopped eating the pork?
No, it's just kind of fascinating because I didn't realize how much I ate pork.
Yeah.
So after I stopped eating it.
Do you
Right.
think about it a lot?
No, not as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, you don't have to think about it because it's not a hard thing to do to cut out pork. Basically, here's my whole issue with your pork diet, Rob. And this is because I saw you at the pub when we met up at the pub one time. You ordered a cheeseburger with French fries, and you got a dark beer. You got a Guinness, okay? But you told them not to put bacon on the cheeseburger. So then after the fact, you said, basically what you mentally said to yourself is, I just had a good meal, when really, you really just ate a cheeseburger, fries, and a dark beer, which is pretty much as horrible as a meal gets. But because you didn't put bacon on it, your brain can tell itself, oh, I had a good meal because I didn't eat pork. When really, your diet is still dog shit. Honestly, cutting out pork means nothing. Because you have like 2 strips of bacon, that's fine. That's fucking fine. Actually, bacon's kind of good for you in moderation. Your pork diet's bullshit, Rob. And I think you need to stop it.
You finding it hard to keep up with it, or?
No, it's like really easy.
Yeah, of course it's fucking really easy. It's not a real diet. It's not a real diet. You're not even going to get anything out of that. You're just cutting out fucking bacon. That's all you're doing. It's bullshit, Rob. I hate to put you down, but it's bullshit, okay? You need to get on a real grown-ass man
Who's your friend that
diet.
recommended it?
Darren, he's a vegetarian.
Have you talked to him about it? Is he like proud of you? And
No, he's like, it's good, but he obviously wants me to take the next steps.
see, that's what we got into last time, and you're not willing to take any next steps.
No, I wasn't. I don't want to.
Yeah, because that's hard. That's a hard thing to do.
so have you seen any benefits from this?
No.
So, like I said last time, this is a pointless diet. You're going to pull it off easily because it's not hard to do, and nothing's going to happen. So that's basically where we're at.
Okay.
You did it easily, and there has been no benefits.
So if there are no benefits, are you going to reintroduce pork into your diet?
No.
Why not?
You're not making a lot of sense here, Rob.
This is what I'm saying, dude. He literally has no motivation. He just wants to be able to tell people that he doesn't do something. Like he has some dietary goal.
Did you slip up at all, or have you been pork free?
We've been pork free.
Okay.
So why? 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 Why?
I just don't want to eat pork anymore.
Yeah, but why?
I just don't want to.
So this is my same
we're
issue.
We're not going back on the same exact.
This is my same fucking. You're doing something for no reason that will give you no benefits, and literally nothing has come out of it.
So
I'm just saying, like, that's the conclusion we've come to, and fine, I accept that.
okay.
Okay, all right. You don't have anything to say about that? You're just kind of, ooh, okay,
Yeah. Okay.
all right. Well, now you're just making me feel bad. I feel like I beat up a retarded kid or something. Like I thought you had something
Robert,
to
you
say.
did go pretty quiet on that.
You went real quiet. Oh, okay. You're right.
There's nothing. What am I going to do? Argue with him about something that's
Yes.
irrelevant?
I'm calling you out on your bullshit, Rob. I'm calling you out on your fucking bullshit.
Okay.
So you've had no temptation or anything to eat
Why
pork?
fucking
No.
would you? You literally just
no
don't.
bacon.
That's all you. That's all
No,
it
but
is.
when you think about it, you're like, oh.
No,
damn.
I probably haven't eaten pork in the past 2 weeks. Now that I think about it, I haven't had any bacon. I haven't eaten any pizza. It's bacon and pepperoni. That's it. And like, I don't know what else. That's all there really is. Bacon and pepperoni.
Sausage.
Okay, I don't eat sausage anyway. It's kind of nasty. It's bacon, pepperoni, and sausage. That's it.
Bologna, ham. There's a lot of pork in the
Is
world.
ham pork?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I,
a
didn't know
bite.
that.
Ham is pork.
I don't think I ate any ham.
Ham is delicious. What are you gonna do for like holidays? Is your family big on ham or?
That's the funny thing, because, like I said in the last podcast, my favorite pizza is pepperoni sausage. My favorite food during Christmas and Thanksgiving is honey baked ham.
So this is what it's really about. So he's going to be able to roll into
So
his...
you're saying there's no like challenge, but two of your favorite things you're taking out of your diet.
Yes.
So do you just need to wait until like the cravings start?
I don't know. I'm just trying to go. I'm just riding with the waves, rolling with the flow, see what happens.
Literally doing nothing at all. Literally, this is a pointless fucking topic. 'Cause Robert's doing literally nothing at all. He's doing literally nothing at all.
Okay, Jared. Whatever you say.
See, this you're literally not doing anything at all.
Okay, Jared.
Like, fuck, Robert. Just cut out carbs or something. Do something.
Did you guys see that Trump has to? He can't block anybody now on
Yeah,
Twitter.
that's bullshit.
Why is it bullshit?
Like, you can't just have every asshole tweeting you. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Like,
Well, his account is the president of the United
yeah,
States.
it's the president of the United States.
It's not
account.
his personal account.
Right. Not necessarily. I mean, it is and it isn't.
Well, I mean, when he took on the president, like, that's what it is. You can't block people.
It's just fucking Twitter. Why is it that
that's
big?
that's completely different then.
What do you mean?
If it's one presidential, if it's one presidential account and not his personal account,
No, I mean it is his personal.
It's still
account.
his personal account. It just has a presidential tag on it.
that's okay. That's two different things.
Like an hour
Well,
ago.
because before he was president, it was at the real Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Then it changed to at
POTUS.
POTUS.
Yeah.
But it's still his account that he started.
Yes, but
It just changed the
Barack
name.
Obama had POTUS.
We're fucking
So-
But
sniffling
it's
into the
two
mics.
separate accounts. Is what I'm asking.
No, it's not anymore.
It's not a separate account. It just
Yeah.
has the POTUS tag on it.
Yeah.
So Twitter recognizes him
So
as
he
the
has the
president
same
of the
exact
United
account as
States.
President Obama had.
Dude,
Yes.
Robert, like an hour ago, you said it was total bullshit too.
Well, because I didn't have all the facts then.
Okay, but why is it any different now?
That makes it completely different.
Just because he's
So
the
why does it make it different?
just because Twitter recognizes
Because if it's his personal account, who is it? Who said he couldn't do it?
it's like Supreme Court. Or
So if the Supreme Court should have no right of doing that. Now if it's the presidential account that goes to every single president, then okay, I would say they have jurisdiction.
it's
over
still
to do
his
that.
account. She's
No,
just,
it's the presidential account.
no, it's still his account. It's the same account. It's just tagged as POTUS.
No, I'm wrong.
What?
Yeah, he's able to keep his separate account and
He
they have
has
the
two different accounts.
Now I'm not sure which one he was blocking people on.
Yeah.
Because if he's not allowed to block people on his personal account,
Yeah.
That doesn't make
That's-
sense.
So
that
wait a
doesn't
minute.
make
What if he
sense.
did? Which one does he tweet from?
he tweets from his personal account.
Okay, so yeah. So wait a minute. So you're saying that if he tweets from the POTUS account, that he shouldn't be able to block people, but if he tweets from his personal account, he should.
Yes. That's
What's
exactly
the
what I'm
fucking
saying.
difference? That's a total formality.
Well, one is the presidential account, and one
No,
is
because
personal.
one is that anyone can follow the president, but to follow his actual account,
So he just doesn't fucking use
no,
his
because
POTUS account.
different media's put out on each one. So like Trump can, when he does his tweets raging about whatever,
Yeah.
and he goes on these big long tweet strands,
Yeah.
that's him. That's his account. But the
Oh, yeah.
president of the United States,
It's like
Twitter
pictures
account.
of the White House and shit.
yeah, it's more
Yeah.
like bland.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
the
but
people.
still though, what's the fucking difference? Like there's no actual difference. It's all formality.
But that's a big formality.
Not really.
Yes,
It's the same fucking guy. How is it a big formality?
because it goes through the president. So the goal of what's the purpose of the president of the United States? To represent the people. So I don't
Sure.
think you should be able to block the people.
Yeah, but there's some shit.
That's like I'm assuming that's what the
Hold
Supreme
on, you're
Court
saying
is
that?
thinking.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a whole
Yeah, it's
other thing.
excluding people
But-
from being able to follow what's going
Yeah.
on.
/
That's
tweet
what
at
that
pee.
him.
I gotta pee.
Well,
So we were talking about this before. He's such a loud person.
just no respect. Just I gotta pee, and then slams
But it's not like
everything that he
tried-
can
it's
find in
not
the
like
room.
he tried to get up quietly and like not make a big deal
He
about it.
slammed that door onto the chair.
Slams the door.
I gotta pee. Boom, boom, boom.
Look, I guarantee you he's gonna come in here loud as fuck, plop down in the chair, make a ton of noise, might even knock his mic over. I'd put a bet on it.
Might even knock his beer over at this rate.
He's gonna open the door. He's gonna slam against that chair.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm so waiting for it.
He's gonna completely forget that chair's there.
Then he's gonna go straight back into his topic.
So Robert, how do you feel about the national anthem protests?
Are we specifically talking about the Colin Kaepernick thing?
Yeah, but there was a new development in it where teams will be penalized 15 yards if someone.
That was a myth.
No,
Yeah, that was a meme. Michael.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, they said whoever announced that there it is. Great job, Jared. Way to keep it nice and quiet for the podcast listeners.
Just a door. Like, oh my god, dude, you fucking
It's the
go to
way you
doors
go
and
about
shit.
doing things.
I just opened the door and it
No,
hit
you
the
didn't
wood.
just open the
I
door.
just opened the door. I swear to God, that's all I did.
You flung the door open.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
It was loud as fuck.
You think? All right, do you guys think you can all just exaggerate this shit out of proportion?
No, because everyone's going to hear it unless you edit it out.
Okay, they hear a fucking door opening. What are they gonna do? Like, oh my god, dude, I can't.
No one cares about the door opening. It's just how loud you are in general.
It's just like
All
you're-
of
door.
the
It's
time.
unprofessional.
You
Just a
can
door.
control the situation. That's what we're getting at here.
Just a door. I opened it and the chair was there.
All right, whatever. Moving on. So the NFL, there's no 15-yard penalty. I've done quite a bit of research into this, so I'm
Look at this
pretty
guy.
sure I'm not wrong here.
Look at this guy and his fucking research and
is
informed opinions.
informed.
Well, all right, what's the deal?
So basically, you get fined. You don't get a 15-yard penalty because that sounded ridiculous in general.
Yeah, that was a meme.
And yeah, that was completely fake. I've been following ESPN on the whole
So
thing.
does the player that's kneeling get fined?
No,
The team gets fined.
the team does.
And the team has the right to fine the player whatever they feel like. The team has jurisdiction on how much they can fine the player.
Yeah,
So they can find him zero.
In theory, yes.
but
But they're still taking a penalty from the league.
so it's basically just a suggestion.
no,
No.
because they're gonna fine him out the ass if they keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
wait,
fining the team. So let's say I'll make up a number. They fine the team $25,000 for every player that is kneeling. And the team says, okay, then we're going to we don't have if the team could decide, oh, we're not going to fine our players anything, or the team could decide, okay, we're going to fine our players $13,000 every time they do it.
okay,
It's up to just team's discretion.
okay.
Yeah. So I personally think it's probably for the best, but it's too late at this point. Like they should have did this a long time ago. They shouldn't have done it after everything blew up. But it is the best way to handle things because your political views, it's still a business at the end of the day. So you can't just let everything interfere with.
Yeah, they just want it off the TV.
They have an image that they have to,
Yeah.
uphold. And, if they want to protest it by going into the locker room and, not being out there, that's fine.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna care if you do that. Like, no one's gonna see it. Like, the camera's not gonna pan to someone sitting in the locker room. So honestly, if you're just watching the TV broadcast, no one's even gonna know that you're stayed in the locker room. I mean, they might through after the fact, like through Twitter and shit. But if you just watch,
Well, the thing is, it's going to single out certain players that either choose to stay in the locker room or choose to come out.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's exploded so much now, and the fact of the matter that they didn't have this already in place was why it's kind of dumb to do it now.
Agreed. Because go ahead, Mike Tyler. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like now people are just going to notice people coming out of the locker room, but it also has face value to it, and it will add to the fact that you don't have to see it on TV anymore, so that will probably quiet a lot of people. But I mean,
Also, the NBA, there's actually already a rule in the NBA that you're not allowed, that you have to stand for the national anthem.
yeah,
So that's been in place. So it wasn't as big of a deal for the NBA players because it's an established rule. It was not an established rule for the NFL.
yeah. Even the college football, a lot of organizations.
wait,
and
what's the rule for college and NBA?
NBA, you have to stand for the national anthem.
Or what?
They probably get.
It's
fined.
in your
Just
contract.
get fined.
Yeah.
So all football is just doing is the same shit that NBA and everybody else is doing.
But they're doing it after the fact,
Yeah.
so directly targeting the Colin Kaepernick situation,
Yeah.
which was
It's just bad timing, honestly.
Yeah, it's just bad
You
timing.
should have did it a long time ago.
Yeah, because you're just bringing everything else up. I feel all that shit had settled down, and now that they make this rule, it's just gonna flare up again. Because now people are gonna start standing in the locker room, and there's gonna be, oh, who fucking stood?
Well,
in
people were kneeling all last season. It's not like this is new. It's just it's been in the off season now, and nobody's been playing, so
Yeah.
they're trying to do it before the next season starts up. Because people were gonna probably kneel no matter what.
Yeah, but don't you think after 2 or 3 seasons, people are just gonna stop giving a shit?
You would think that, but
soon as
No.
people are gonna stop giving a shit when black people stop getting killed by the police. That's when we're gonna stop
Oh
giving
my
a shit.
fucking god!
Well,
Robert,
there's
Because
this
that's
shit.
the premise of the whole.
Well,
They-
the thing I'm talking about is, when did kneeling become a bad sign? Like, when you kneel, that's respectful. It's not.
Not necessarily. Not during the national anthem.
because
But
they
here's
tell
the-
you to stand.
How many
Yeah, they tell you to
people? How
stand.
many people are sitting at home or like in concession
That's different.
lines?
different.
It's different.
How is
They
it
ask
different?
you to stand at every sporting event, dude.
Every get together.
Yeah, everybody stands up at a sporting event.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
everybody
know
fucking
they ask you to
stands.
stand, but like,
You don't stand up at home. That's dumb.
That's
no,
that's
dude,
really dumb.
That'd be
obviously,
ridiculous.
obviously you don't stand up at home, but like the people in concession, people in the bathroom,
They're
like,
probably standing too.
well, they're standing, but if they're communicating with someone who's giving them a hot dog, like how disrespectful is that? They're not even present.
Yeah, if you're not present, you don't have to stand. That's the rule.
No, you're at the sporting event. You know when it starts, the anthem's coming.
I think that's mostly just like if you're there, you do it, and if you're not, you don't. It's not like
Yeah.
if they're
Yeah,
not.
so it's not really that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a
It is
deal,
that
but
big of a deal.
but okay. So what you're saying is basically that these people aren't really opting to sit out of the national anthem. They're more or less just not there when it happens. Whereas these people know what's going on and then they kneel. So they're actively disagreeing with the current situation.
Yeah, they specifically, if anybody's being asked to stand, it's the athletes being asked to stand. They're told to being stand, and they're not. They're choosing to kneel.
Yeah. So it is pushing their political views or whatever into their job, basically. And that's where the entire argument comes from. They should be able to stay in the locker room if they want to. They should be able to stand if they want to. But it is a business. And
So you think if someone goes out and kneels, they should be fined?
yes, I mean, they're still giving them an option to sit and be in the locker room. It's a good solution, and everybody's saying that it is a good solution. It's just it's bad timing. Like, this should not be happening now. It should have happened a long time ago. And now it's just going to be you're sitting in the locker
Yeah,
room.
they definitely waited too long to bring a solution.
Yeah. You're going to notice who comes out of the locker room after the game starts.
Also, it's even worse because the NFL bought in to they're doing it for the wrong reasons, because they're buying in and thinking that the kneeling to the national anthem is a shot at the flag, and apparently a shot at the military, which it was not ever like that. And
that's
the funny
how people are going to construe it. If you kneel during the national anthem,
But
they're going to just
Colin Kaepernick, the first time he did it, the first couple times he did it, they asked him about it after the game, and he literally said what he was doing it for, and people still took it in their minds. They said, "Oh no, he's disrespecting the military."
because you are kind of disrespecting America when it's the national anthem.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
like if he was pissed
so-
about it, he could have tweeted it. He
So-
could have tweeted and said like,
he did.
"I'm pissed." Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he did, but
So when he first started doing it,
yeah,
he was actually sitting down,
okay, I
and
didn't
nobody
see-
covered it. But he talked to a former NFL player and also a former veteran, and that former NFL player, I forget his name at the time, but he told him not to keep sitting down because he found that disrespectful.
Yeah,
I think he said if you don't to show what you believe in, you should probably just you should get on your knee and take a knee, and that's where he got that from, and that's why he started doing that.
So wait, so you do see the angle that sitting down for the national anthem
But
is disrespectful to America. You
Sitting
see
down
that
is-
angle.
yes,
But kneeling's not whatsoever.
no, I think it's a happy medium.
It's a happy medium, but you're still disrespecting America.
You're not disrespecting America.
It's the national anthem, Rob.
The kneeling isn't even a shot.
You're going out of your way to disrespect America. You kneel for the national anthem.
But he wasn't kneeling to disrespect the flag. He wasn't. He literally told us.
Yeah,
what
but
he was
that
kneeling for. Then people misconstrued it.
They're not misconstruing it because you're kneeling during the national anthem. Of course.
So
all I'm saying
what does the American flag stand for?
America. And the national anthem
the
national anthem is the American flag in audible form. Okay.
No, why are people saying that the American flag stands for the military? Does it stand for the military or does it stand for America?
It's a little bit of both, dude. I think the military's protected America. So if you disrespect America, you're disrespecting the people defending America.
No, you're not.
I think I think he's disrespecting America by doing this.
That's not.
I think his issue lies with the police, and he's going out of his way to make a fucking scene. Because if he just tweeted about it, no one would give a shit. But he has to go out of his way to disrespect America just so people.
Why would you tweet about it if nobody's going to give a shit? You can't tell somebody how to protest. So
you can tell them their protesting is bad, which it is.
So what's the proper way to protest?
I wouldn't say it's protesting is bad. It's obviously getting the point across that he wanted.
No, it's not. That's Robert's whole point. It's not getting the point across.
It's causing conversation.
It's causing conversation, but his point's getting misconstrued because he's going about it in a shit way. Yeah. If you're mad at the fucking library, do you go march on the White House? That makes no fucking sense.
No,
that's the problem.
March at the library.
He's mad at the police.
Marching at the library.
He's not marching at the library.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not. So let's say if you're pissed about...
So what he did was he knelt to the national anthem. And the reporters asked him...
Which is a disrespect to America.
Reporters asked him, why were you kneeling during the national anthem?
Yeah.
He said why he was kneeling to the national anthem. And people still took it like he was disrespecting the military.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
After he said, I'm not disrespecting the military.
Because what you're doing, your actions are disrespecting America. No, so if I go burn a cross on someone's fucking yard, and then people say, why did you do that? I'm like, oh, because gas prices are too high. Can you fucking see why maybe my idea would be misconstrued?
The answer is yes.
Can you see why it would be misconstrued? Because it's not that you don't have a point; it's that you went about it in a shit way.
So what was the premise of his point?
So the reason why this is all relevant, the reason why he sits out the national anthem and picks that in particular, is because he does not respect America because of what the police brutality is happening in America. So he's not
he's not proud to stand.
He's not agreeing with what America is doing right now. Therefore, he wants to sit it out. It's not more about the military. However, it can be seen as disrespecting basically everything that America stands for. So,
but he's not disrespecting the military. People are saying he's disrespecting.
He is.
That's what's making it such a big deal.
He is kind of disrespecting the military, but it's not. He's not trying to disrespect the military. It's so dumb.
It's because his fucking problems with the police. He has an issue with the police.
Correct.
And so he has to say it's America that's wrong because of the police.
Yep, the police
and probably a specific location. No, the police are not America. Not at all. Not at all.
What's the job of the police, Jared?
To enforce the law.
Who makes the laws, Jared?
America, but that's like 2 degrees of separation.
No, it's not.
The police do not represent America. America's more than the law. America's more than the law, too. What about the people that live here? What about the people that live here?
Yeah, but those people are expected to follow the law.
Yeah, of course, everybody is. But all I'm saying is America is not just the government. There's more to America than just the government.
It literally is the government.
There's more to... No, there's the country. There's the culture. There's everything.
Yeah, but those are all built around the laws...
I mean, yeah, that's the start of it. That's the start of it, but it's not the whole thing.
I mean, you can have people...
And the police are one fucking part of the government.
But they're a huge
and even
part...
then...
No, they're a huge part in enforcing those laws.
They're a part of enforcing the laws laid by the government. And even then, it's not the whole police station. It's probably one fucking guy, whoever decided to shoot
Right,
these
I mean,
guys.
you can agree with that. There's a bad egg.
Yeah, so basically, he's pissed off about a small section of people and a small section of the government and a small section of America.
There's nothing wrong with him wanting to change something that's clearly a problem.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with from wanting to change, but like it's his arguments get misconstrued. Why do you have to disrespect America?
It's not his fault that the argument's getting misconstrued.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's that whole burning cross fucking thing I said 10 minutes ago.
No, I mean it definitely is being misconstrued, and he can do something else.
So
Because I'm sure if you sit down with Kaepernick, it's like this is not what he wants, and he said that. But what else? Like what else is happening?
So what's the NFL is one of the biggest probably one of the biggest things in America. So that's one of the
I'd
biggest
probably say that
stages.
the NFL
It
is more
is.
important to America than the police is.
Yeah, it's more important.
It's a bigger part in Americans' everyday life than the police is.
Yeah, agreed. The NFL took a day that was owned by God, and they took that over.
Yeah.
It's bigger. It's the biggest thing in America. So that's the biggest stage in America. So why wouldn't he put his protest on the biggest stage in America?
It is. It's
So everybody can see it.
it's his workplace. You don't get politics in the workplace. This
Yeah,
is
it's
just
his
this is not what you do. It's completely childish.
Yeah, he can fucking tweet about it and talk shit about it all you want, but you do it on the field and you disrespect America at the same time.
Just find other ways to get dialogue happening. You don't take a knee and then have to go explain yourself for the next couple of weeks as to why you did it and why everybody's hating on you because you did something stupid. It's dumb. It really is dumb. I don't know. It's not the way that you want to start a solid conversation that's going to be constructive. Not at all.
Yeah, and I mean that's obviously why he's not on a team right now.
Yeah.
No team wants that headache that's going to be
Yeah.
brought.
They don't want that shit.
They want you to go out and win games for them and
Yeah.
put
'Cause that's
fans
all
in
these
the
people
seats.
really are is fucking ball players, dude. They're just here to
Don't
play
do that.
ball, dude.
Don't put people in boxes, Jared.
Honestly, dude, their thinking brain just doesn't matter. Okay, just move that ball down the field.
That's not true.
You know, hats off to him, dude. Hats off to him. If you can move that ball down the field and make fucking millions of dollars, hats off to you. But don't tell me you have a thinking brain. I'm not reading any of these guys' thesis statements. All right, that's all I'm saying.
You can't do that. You can't put people in boxes just because of what they do for a living.
You think these people are? I'm not. No, I'm not saying. Listen, if you
'Cause,
move,
like,
if
Jared,
you play
that's like-
football
that's
and you're
like-
fucking good at it, you know, hats off to you. I'm not
That's
saying.
like Jared me saying, I don't give a fuck about your opinion because you work out of Charlie's.
Yeah, that's not the
I
point.
feel like
though.
to a certain degree, you really shouldn't care about anybody's opinion, like other than your own.
You really fucking should, unless they're bringing facts to the table.
Yeah.
Unless they're like formulating a solid argument, you argue against their argument. You don't argue against the person.
Yeah, but you're saying like their opinion doesn't matter based on their job. I don't think that's fair.
All I'm saying is, dude, I'm not taking political advice from a fucking ball player.
That's fine, but,
No, he
let's-
wants-
but
he
I'm
wants
not
me to
taking
shove-
political advice from you because you work out of Charlie's. You see how stupid that sounds?
Yeah, I mean that depends on who you are, I guess. I mean, you could say the same thing about anybody, but I'm not taking political
Yeah,
advice.
it's dumb.
Yeah,
That's-
but Colin Kaepernick's
but
advice
the only
is
reason,
valued.
but the only reason you don't agree, but it's just because you disagree.
I'm
with
not
his
surprised if
politics.
people devalue my
But if
political advice. I'm just fucking one guy shouting into an ocean, but mine's
But-
not being taken as seriously as Colin Kaepernick.
But if the NFL player agreed with your politics, you wouldn't be saying the same exact thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
I would.
agree with you.
yeah,
You're just
I
saying
would.
this because you disagree with him.
No, I'd be saying the same thing. It really doesn't matter their politics. Honestly, I might be more informed than Colin Kaepernick. Any of us might be. That guy has a full fucking schedule of playing football. I mean, not anymore because he's not on a team. But
So you might be able to argue that he has a lot more time to look into.
yeah,
matters like this.
yeah, maybe. I'm just saying, dude. His opinion's not like well researched or anything at all.
Well, you don't know.
He's
that.
just a ball player, except his
Just like
opinion.
he doesn't know if your opinion is well researched.
I mean, nobody knows, but all I'm saying is like he's not a thinker. Like his opinion is valued. Can I say that? Colin Kaepernick's opinion is
Wait,
valued.
you just said he's not a thinker. What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
He's not paid to think. He's paid to play ball. And
Yeah, but he's more than just.
But he's
his
getting
oc-
attention
No,
for what he
pe-
thinks.
People are more than just their occupation. You can agree with that.
yeah, sure.
So it's not fair for you just to.
I'm just saying
Put
it's
him in a box.
disproportionate.
Robert's right. You can't just
The amount of
dismiss someone.
the amount of attention he's getting for what he thinks is disproportionate to how much he thinks. Honestly, Colin Kaepernick's opinion on politics is as important in my opinion on how to play football.
I think
That's not.
Another problem with the entire thing is if you want to be this vocal about it and you want to start this much controversy about it, you have to have a solution to all of this. Like, he's never proposed any sort of solution to any situation that he's ever came up with. It's always just been, there's a problem here. Okay, Colin, what do we do? There's a problem. Okay.
Yeah, there's a problem. He just wanted to start the conversation, and that's what he did. So technically,
Yeah,
as far
but
as I'm concerned,
it is your
he did-
responsibility. If you start the conversation, you need to at least be a part of working towards that solution.
Yeah, he showed no effort, really, like hardly any, to actually starting a solution.
It's almost like he didn't think about it that much.
It's
And
almost
he's worried
like-
about football 99% of the time.
I'd be worried about football too if I got kicked off.
I would be fucking too. Dude. If I was getting paid millions of dollars, I'd be fucking worried about football too.
Some things are more important than football, Jerry.
Not to Colin Kaepernick. Not if you're Colin Kaepernick.
Well, apparently because he lost his job because of it.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
So something is more important than
It's just
football. If he
bullshit,
lost his
dude.
job because
Like,
of
people
it.
just can't pay attention to what's in front of their face.
And they
anymore, dude.
even asked him when he was having interviews this off season. Teams were interviewing him. They were asking, "Are you still going to keep kneeling for the flag?" He said he doesn't know.
That's a terrible answer, honestly.
What do you think the long-term effect of this is on the NFL?
I think I don't know. I don't think it does anything.
Probably
to
nothing, dude. This is just going to be a blip.
Well, say they start off the season and every team has someone kneel, so they have to fine every single team.
They'll fucking do it, dude. You think
They'll
won't
do
fucking
it.
do it? They'll fucking do it. Like, okay, you want to give us your money? I mean, shit.
Oh, I'm sure they'll do
Please don't give us your money.
it. It's clouding over the fact
Honestly,
that these
dude.
guys are out to play football and people want to watch football. They
Yeah,
don't-
but sports has been intertwined with politics forever. So,
I-
honestly, this is just another small blip in sports history.
I think teams are really going to crack down on it, and I don't think we're going to see that many people kneeling. However, I do think that we might see entire teams sit out the entire national anthem in their locker room.
Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers did it last year, but they only had like one guy come out and propose for the national anthem. He came out and stood in the tunnel, but for that, everybody else in the team stood in the locker room.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. And if that starts happening like frequently with like multiple teams, then the NFL might really start looking into other solutions. I don't know. The entire thing's just, it's too late.
That's when you do the 15-yard penalty rule because
That's
then
so
people are
stupid.
going to
Don't.
start losing.
No.
Yeah, but if you
You
want to
get a
fix it,
15 minute-
what the fuck are they going to do? What are they
15
gonna
yards
do?
before the game starts. That's
What are
hilarious.
they going to do? What are
That's
they
such a
going to?
meme.
You think they're going to eat that?
What's the vote team say in the locker room?
They both get.
Oh yeah,
15
they'll eat it. They'll eat it all day. I guarantee
They'll
you.
eat it. But, yeah, I don't know if both. I don't know.
There's no solution anymore.
I don't know.
The NFL is fucked.
They're really not fucked. Nah,
the
this is a
NFL
small
is badly
blip.
managed in the first place.
No,
Let's
dude,
get that straight.
10 years from
They
now,
didn't know how
people
to
are going to
handle
be like,
domestic violence situations.
what was the domestic violence situation?
Do you know about the Ray Rice case?
That was when he beat the shit out of his wife in an elevator.
He didn't beat the shit out of her. He punched
Yeah,
her.
no,
beat the
Robert.
shit out
No,
of her,
he
dude.
beat the
He
shit
beat
out
the
of her.
living shit out of her.
No,
dude.
he punched her. He dragged her.
He beat the
He
shit
didn't
out of her.
drag her.
Yes,
He pulled
Yeah, he
her
did.
out of the elevator.
Robert. he
'Cause she was
dragged her.
unconscious.
He knocked her unconscious and pulled her out of the elevator.
You're making it seem like he was vicious. You're making it seem like he
Are
was
you
vicious.
fucking kidding
You're
me?
making it seem like he knocked her out, dude. Come on.
Gently pulled her by the hair.
He didn't like yank her out of.
Do you
the
think what he did?
Pulled her
was
by
okay?
the arm.
No, obviously not, Michael. Don't put that on me.
Yo, obviously, it's not very obvious.
I'm just saying you're making it seem like it's something. It
No,
wasn't.
because he beat the shit out of
Nah,
her.
I
didn't
remember.
beat the
He
shit out
beat
of
the
her.
shit
He
out
did.
of her.
punched her
He
one
did.
time.
He did.
He punched her one time.
Just one punch.
Did-
He
did-
knocked her
did
the
Conor
fuck
McGregor,
out.
Did Conor McGregor beat the shit out of Jose Aldo?
Bro, it's Ray Rice.
Yeah, look, he
Yes,
beat the
dude,
shit.
he knocked
No,
him
he
the
did
He
not.
fuck.
knocked it. He
Out.
kind of beat
You're
the shit out of
comparing
him.
two UFC fighters compared to
The
this
fact that you're
dude.
comparing a man fighting a woman to a UFC
And
fight
this
of
man
the
is an
highest
athlete.
caliber.
Listen, Robert, he had multiple punches on her.
No, that's not
He-
true.
he
That's
dragged-
not true.
oh, yes,
that's
it is.
literally. We can pull up the video right now. That's not
I-
true. That's not.
I wish we had the time.
Ray Rice hit her one time, and she dropped and knocked her out unconsciously.
And then
It
he
was
dragged
no,
her.
time out. It was a vicious punch, but he did not drag her
If
out
she
the
was
elevator.
not unconscious, do you think he would have hit her again?
No,
I can almost guarantee he would have.
he hit her pretty fucking hard. He knocked her out. It wasn't even the punch that knocked her out. He punched her, and she hit her head on the side of the elevator. That's what really knocked her out.
What are you arguing right here? I don't understand.
I'm just arguing. No, I'm arguing.
He's saying Ray Rice did nothing wrong.
Jared, don't put.
That's
words in
all
my
that he said.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
No, I'm basically just saying you're making it seem it's still a bad thing, but you're trying to make it out to make him some monster and like it's worse than what it was.
No, it was pretty bad.
He didn't beat the shit out of her. He didn't stand on top of her,
Yeah.
stop grounding,
Yeah,
pound.
I'm
That's
actually on
his
Robert's
wife.
side now.
That's his wife, Robert.
That's his
Not at
wife.
the time.
Yeah, I mean, don't make it what it isn't, guys. If he punched her one fucking time, okay, that's it.
No, because
Okay.
you keep saying he beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, Conor McGregor, just like Conor McGregor, beat the shit out of Jose Aldo.
He didn't beat the shit out of Jose Aldo. He
I
hit
see
him
what
one
Robert's
time.
saying. I think beat the shit out implies just fucking like.
It's a continuous
Yeah, just
hitting
a
them.
continuous.
So they got in the elevator from the video that I saw. He like punched her once, and then she started coming at him. So then he just knocked her out. So it was 2 punches, but
Right.
still,
He's
I
just
don't-
defending
But
himself.
he dragged her,
Because
right?
yeah, he dragged her out of the elevator, and then some dude walks over and he's like trying to like help
So-
out or something. But yeah, he basically took her out. Like-
Okay, I guess if we're getting technical, yeah, did he like 12 punch her?
No,
That's all I'm saying.
He knocked
he
her
dropped
Beat
that
the
ass
shit out of
though.
her.
He dropped that fucking ass, dude.
He knocked her out.
That
Why
fight.
are you saying it like it's such a calm thing?
he did.
It was just a knockout, you know.
Because you guys,
Clean. It was a
you guys
clean
are-
punch.
No, because you guys are making it
She had a
worse
glass
than what it
jaw.
was. It was a bad thing, but you got to make it worse than what it was.
What do you mean? That's terrible.
It's the difference between getting shot in the chest than getting shot in the chest 12 times. That's basically what I'm saying.
What?
It's still bad to get shot in your chest, but getting shot in your 12 times is worse. Is what I'm saying.
You know, I think men are just always going to beat up women, dude.
Here's the
There's always
thing,
gonna
right?
be-
It's
I
a-
mean, there's always gonna be
Yeah,
one.
there's always going to be a
Always
few
gonna be
guys.
So if he drops her like that and she gets knocked out, and then he lays another 12 punches on top of her afterwards, right? Those are still gonna heal over. It's still gonna probably have the same effect. She might be a little bit more sore.
Yeah, but then that means he beat the shit out of her.
Okay.
There's a difference.
The way you're coming at this is just so like, you know he did something wrong.
Agreed. I know he did something wrong.
But you're defending.
I'm defending your terminology.
What?
Okay, so we've all agreed maybe not beat the shit out of. But
Yeah,
he-
I'm debating your terminology. That's all I'm debating.
But he dropped that ass.
Are we saying we're
knocked her out.
perpetuating fake news via terminology?
Kinda, because you're making it seem like it's one thing when it's not.
Right.
If I saw that happen to anyone that
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I would spread the news like they
Yeah.
got their ass
Yeah,
beat.
you could beat the shit out of her, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knock someone unconscious, like,
Robert's playing the lawyer here, like, no, hold on a minute.
yeah.
According to the Webster definition, beat the shit would imply multiple strikes. However, my client had only landed one clean punch
And dropped that ass.
and then
Like-
dragged her by the hair out of the elevator.
But basically going back to my original point.
Do you feel like Ray Rice should be allowed back in the NFL? If you,
Yeah,
if
who
you,
yes.
cares?
I don't. You can't say.
you don't
who
think that
cares.
sets a standard?
No, but here's
A
the
new
thing.
standard to beat.
It's not the. It's the way the NFL handled the situation. So the way the NFL. Let's go back to how the NFL handled the situation. So the video came out a week later. Him and his wife had a meeting with Roger Goodell, the commissioner of NFL, and to determine his suspension. Roger Goodell gave him a suspension of 3 games. After talking with him and his wife, and he put out that he claims he watched the video. The video came out like a couple days later, and obviously people were appalled by it, and were like, he only got 3 games for that. Then the NFL went back on the ruling because of the way America and Americans reacted to it, and gave him a season suspension. So I have a problem with the NFL making a decision.
They pander to their fans.
Correct,
I mean,
and that's wrong.
they don't really stand on their decisions.
Now, obviously, he should have got more than 3 games in the first place. But for you to give him 3 games, then go back on your decision just because of outrage, I think is wrong. And it shows how bad leadership the NFL has.
It's not even bad leadership. Here's what it is, okay? The NFL does not give a fuck that this lady got the shit beat out of her.
Oh,
right?
yeah, you're completely right.
They really don't give a fuck.
They really
okay?
don't.
It's PR, okay? And if you're not dumb, you'll understand this, okay? It's PR, okay? It's like, okay, all right. I mean, we pretty much have to give him something. Okay, a 3-day suspension. And then like 3 days later, the tape comes out,
Games.
and then like everyone starts fucking getting like, you gotta get it.
Rightfully so.
This is horrible. It's like,
Rightfully so.
fine, fuck it. Okay, season ban. Are you happy? Will you leave me alone?
Yeah.
Can you let this guy move the ball down the field?
That's literally
They
what
really
happened.
don't give a shit that he beats
Does-
the shit out of his wife.
does he even
Isn't it
play
a
anymore?
problem that they
No, he
don't
doesn't
give
play
a
anymore.
shit?
Yeah,
That's
because
exactly
nobody would
what's
take him
happening
back,
right
right?
now with the
Correct.
kneeling. It's like, okay, guys, can you fucking stop? Can you knock it off so we can get back to football?
Don't compare that to kneeling.
No, it's the same exact
No,
thing.
it's not. Don't compare
It's
that
the
to
same
the
exact
kneeling.
thing.
It's
Could
not
you
the same
knock it
exact
off
thing.
with the
You
kneeling
can't compare
bullshit?
domestic
It's the
violence to a
same-
protest.
No, I'm not saying it is, but it's the same exact idea. Basically, all the NFL is doing is, could you fucking knock it off?
Yeah, the way the NFL is handling it is the same.
No, the
I
NFL
think-
has bad leadership.
I think the way that it originally was handled is like, let's give him like a little slap on the wrist or whatever about it. And if it ends up blowing up, then we'll do more to cater to the fans. But if it can go under the rug without the media giving it so much attention, then we'll just get away with it. And that's basically what they wanted. So as soon as it started getting attention, it was like, okay, yeah, we'll just put more on it, and then everybody will shut up.
Yeah, just get everyone to shut the fuck up and just watch the ball go down the field.
But
Well, like the UFC, you'll have a lot of NFL players that get caught doping or whatever.
Yeah,
They'll get season-long suspension.
that's
So when
different.
you see someone beating their wife and only getting 3 games
Yeah.
versus a player smoking dope
yeah,
and getting suspended all year,
yeah, like Nate Diaz.
their rules
or
are
Nate-
not
Nate
proportionate.
Diaz.
Well,
No, well, here's the
it's
thing.
different for the NFL because
Here's the thing.
it's not really a big steroid thing going on in the NFL.
Yeah.
They get 3 game
No,
suspension for
Josh
smoking.
Gordon.
That's recent. That's for
Yeah,
weed.
but what does it matter if it's? Yeah,
You said
he's.
doping like steroids, right?
Well, I'm talking like drugs. What they're caught breaking rules, but the rules are not proportionate.
Because
Agreed.
doping has something to do with the game. Beating the shit out of your wife has nothing to do with football.
Well-
If you're doping, you're fucking cheating the game.
Well, the interesting part about all this, right, is that you see these dudes get busted for taking steroids and stuff, and they typically come back, right? They typically get on a team and they just don't take steroids anymore, or they do and get away with it or whatever. But either way, they typically end up coming back, and like you said, they're cheating the actual game.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they shouldn't be able to come back because they're cheating. However, with like the Ray Rice situation, his year suspension's up. No team wants him though, because this entire situation is just going to bring bad PR to them. So no team took him back, even though he was like the second top running back in the entire league. The seasons
Much
that he was
more
playing.
forgiving for someone that's doping.
Yeah,
than-
so
fans can forgive someone.
yeah, you could
who's
cheat the
caught smoking weed.
you
or-
could cheat the game and come
rolling
back,
up.
but
Yeah.
you can't like do something bad in the public eye and then no team will take part in you because it's like no.
Especially in a league that's 45% of their viewership is women. So you have to take that into account too.
Yeah, but
from a
women
PR
don't actually
standpoint.
care about sports. They just want to hang out.
Okay, Jake. Yeah, 45% of the
I may or may
NFL's
not actually think that.
45% of the fan population in NFL is women. So you also have to think about that too in some domestic violence situation like that.
Well, I think anyone is with like a sane mind is against domestic violence. You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, nobody was cheering when they watched that video.
I can't.
No, I'm sure there
I've,
were some people.
Yeah, Jared's over here like, actually.
I watch a little more Maury Povich than I'd care to.
Yeah, but at least you know it's wrong. Like you're not like, oh yeah, beat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wrong.
knock-
Oh, yeah,
knock
yeah.
the fuck out, Ray Rice. Yeah, come on, that's what I want to see.
No, it's like no.
So
it's
dudes
like-
get
drag her
off
down
on
the
that.
hallway.
I mean, you watched the video, right?
yeah, it's like you're like, oh my god.
Okay,
what-
so I'm
what the
guessing
fuck?
Dude, have you seen the
but I'm
video?
not sitting there
I've
like,
seen the video.
Yeah,
I remember.
Ray
I
Rice.
vaguely remember watching the video. I won't remember it like shot for shot. But
there's an excitement to watch, not in like
Yeah.
a good way, but like you're like, oh,
no,
you're
you want to
shocked.
see it, dude.
Yeah, you're like, this is actually
you
happening.
you went on YouTube that day.
Yeah, of
and
course you
searched.
want to see it. That doesn't mean you want it to happen. I wasn't like praying that day when I woke up like, oh,
Yeah.
please let this Ray Rice video.
Yeah, but your
come out.
your human interest could not let you not look at that video.
Yeah, but you're not getting what I'm saying. You don't want to watch domestic violence.
Yeah.
But
I
if
want to
you hear
watch
about
it.
it,
I
if
want to
you hear
watch
about it, you want validation that it happened.
I don't want it to happen. I
No,
wanna
exactly,
watch it.
that's what I'm
I want
saying.
to watch it.
You want to watch it when you hear that
Talking
it's
about, you
happened.
want to
I wanna
watch it?
I want to watch it. Yeah.
Why do you want to watch it?
I don't have a choice. That's human. That's human nature. You watched it. You wanted to watch it.
Yeah, but
I
you're
didn't
not
want
typing
to.
in on. You're
Yeah,
not typing
hold on.
on.
So wait a
Google.
minute. So wait. Hold on.
Domestic
So-
violence.
I'm not going
Do you,
to.
Jared, do you go search for domestic violence?
No.
No, it's when you hear
No,
about it.
no.
That's what piques your interest when you hear about it.
I'm not going and searching domestic violence on Google, but if someone said, "Hey, look at this guy beating the shit out of his wife," I'd be like,
I think you guys are agreeing just with different terms right now.
"Yeah,
Yeah, your interest was piqued. You wanted
Yeah.
to see it, but you
Yeah.
don't go search it out yourself. You're not looking
yeah,
for domestic violence unless you hear about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what you're both basically saying is that you don't want it to happen, but when it happens, you will take
I wanna
interest in
watch.
watching the
Definitely
video.
gonna watch
Yes,
it, yeah.
I wanna
exactly.
watch.
That's what you guys are both trying to say. But
I
you
don't
guys,
understand this terminology, but I want to watch it though.
I want to watch
Just
it."
keep repeating that.
Yeah,
No one wants
Jared
to-
really wants to watch
I
it.
want to watch it. Because if someone said, "Hey, let me show you this domestic violence video," I'd be like, "Yeah, let me see it." And then they said, "Oh no, it's bad. I shouldn't show it to you." I'd be like, "No, motherfucker, let me see it."
Yeah, then it's like that taboo thing. You're like, oh, how bad could it be? I want to watch it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But you're not searching out domestic violence videos because it like gets you off. Domestic violence itself, unless we're finding some things out about you.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Shouldn't do that.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Shouldn't domesticate your violence.
Domesticate your violence.
Yeah.
We had like
We-
5 subjects. We're on like number 2. What's the third one?
I mean, we were in a bit of a situation
Yeah, we let it go.
a couple days ago, and
Oh yeah.
we were sitting down enjoying ourselves,
Mm.
and these cackles started happening.
Oh god.
These howls.
We went and saw Deadpool 2.
Oh my god.
Those women like literally ruined
Opening
the
scene.
movie.
Opening scene.
Ruined the movie. Ruined it.
Howling.
Just fucking howling, laughing. It was not that funny.
No normal laugh.
It was not that funny.
It was atrocious. They're like
Outbursts.
literally right behind us too.
Was it really like the whole movie?
Yeah,
Dude,
the
it was
whole
fucking
movie.
terrible.
The
The
whole movie.
entire movie.
Like
fucking-
they ruined every single joke in that movie.
And it
Literally.
was only these two women.
That's all it takes. To
I thought
ruin
you
the
said there were
movie.
3.
I think there might.
There was
it
3 of
2
them,
or
but I
3.
think it was only
don't know.
2 laughing hard as fuck.
Two were laughing. There were two distinct
There was-
laughs.
They were like,
I think it was a mom and a daughter, honestly. But the worst
Yeah.
part was it was a family. It was a
whole
one
yeah.
looked like a dad, a
Yeah.
mom, and 2 daughters.
Yeah, the guy had to sit there and listen to his family ruin the movie for the entire theater.
How do you
Yeah.
think
Actually,
they
I
like
think we should've
live?
said something.
Dude, honestly, that's the kind of shit you just push
If you
into your
if you
back.
laugh that much at Deadpool,
Yeah.
how do you
It was
like
no.
survive?
And they're like, but it was a funny movie.
Yeah,
But they ruined the movie for
laughs
everybody
were
else in the theater.
justified. The laughs were justified if they were regular laughs, but they were so extra and so extreme, and no one else was laughing at parts that were funny. If they were laughing, it
You
was like
couldn't.
under the
You couldn't.
their laugh took over the
You
theater.
Like
It was so
it's
bad.
fine to laugh like that at your home.
You should have
But
started
in a movie
mocking
theater
them.
is a joke.
You should have started mocking them.
I would have
We
said
should've
something.
said something.
We were like right in front of them.
The
so
very best part was at the end of the movie, credits done.
Yeah,
People
everybody
stand
looked
up.
at them.
Every
single
single person in that theater turned around
Hell yeah.
to look at this group of cackling.
yeah.
I truthfully think I kind of regret that we never said anything.
I would have said something if we were really far away, but we were like right in front of them.
Yeah.
Because if like you're in like the front of the theater, you can just say like "Shut the fuck up," and you probably get like a laugh out of it too.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty fucking funny. Yeah, me and Rob were talking about this, and me and Rob both agreed that we'd blindside you on the podcast. Me and Rob think you pulled kind of a dick move.
Oh,
Oh yeah, tell them about it, Jared.
So the tickets were $5, and the fee for pre-ordering them was $1, bringing us to a total of $6. I asked Michael for $6, and he sends me $10. And I said, "Why'd you send me $10?" He's like, "Yeah, bro, just keep it." As if to say, like, "Yeah, bro, I gave you $4."
why are you tipping the boys,
He
dude?
basically fucking
That's what I'm
tipped
saying
me.
too.
That's
It
degrading.
was so random.
Degrading.
That was degrading.
How is me giving you extra money
You give
degrading?
It was so random.
you give extra money to fucking beggars on the street, dude. That's degrading. Why? It's $4 for no reason.
It was pretty random. $4.
You were just dropped $4 on me, like,
I
yeah.
felt like being a nice guy. I did that to Evan today.
You don't do that with fucking money. You don't do that with money. Money's serious. Money's serious.
It is serious.
You want to give me some of your?
So I would assume you'd be appreciative of having a little bit
No.
more money from
No, give it like that's like, oh yeah, bro. Here you go, dude. Let me so generously give you $4, dude.
I
You'll
mean,
fucking
we've been
need
friends
it.
for a long time, right?
That's why I was
I'm
surprised.
I'm sure.
That's why I was
you've done
surprised.
something.
Yeah, but if I do a dick move, it's an obnoxiousness or it's an
No,
ignorance.
it's
Okay.
not. I'm saying I'm sure you've done something where if I want to be nice
Yeah,
and pay you $10,
that's not how you do it. You don't pay someone. No.
I'm so confused.
Like you don't give money as a gift. It's
You want to buy me a $4 drink? Okay. You want to give me $4 just to, like fucking tip me? That's not okay.
Michael.
I don't understand.
You
You'll have
really-
to explain-
Michael,
You'll
it's-
have to explain to me this because
Michael, it's like giving somebody $20 for their birthday
Yeah.
versus giving somebody a $20 gift card for their birthday.
Wait, what? That's not like that at all.
How is that?
And no, it's not even my birthday. You just gave me $4.
Yeah.
Like, and I told you like I don't want. Like, why'd you give me this?
I,
Like, yeah,
I would
bro.
say it's more like giving somebody $20 on their birthday or just giving them $20 just
Yeah, dude.
because you're in a good mood.
Yeah, here's $20. Like you, yeah,
I don't.
it's rude.
I don't know if I'd take that as.
I'm not your fucking waiter, dude.
I-
I don't understand how this is.
I don't know if I'd take it as like a bad gesture.
I took
gesture.
it as disrespect, and honestly, dude, it's
Well, I think that's a problem with you. If
no.
someone-
This is no. Me and Rob talked about it, dude. That was disrespectful.
How is it disrespectful?
That was disrespectful.
It's definitely not
Rude.
disrespectful, but
That
if
was rude.
Jared's blowing it out of proportions.
I'm not.
but-
I don't blow
No,
anything
you
out of
need-
proportion.
You need to explain your point. Like, if you're offended by it,
You tipped me. You basically fucking tipped me.
I didn't tip it. The amount of times we've hung out would justify giving
So
you
you-
a little. You've done something in the past where it would justify.
So you're giving me $4 for being your friend. That's even more. That's even worse.
I'm paying you for being my friend.
That's even worse.
Jared, please don't leave me. Here's money.
Yeah, basically. You basically fucking tipped me.
I mean, if you want to take it like that, then I don't know what else to say.
I don't
Like,
want your sympathy.
When he when he asked you about it at the movie theater, he's like, "You just send my $4 back." It's pretty funny, Michael.
Yeah, bro, you put it on me. Like, oh, bro. Oh, bro.
You're
you
the
don't-
one making a big deal about it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying I'm not
If it
comfortable.
offended you, you can
I'm
just
not
send it
comfortable
back.
taking $4 for literally no reason. And when I said, "Hey, I don't want your $10, I don't want your extra $4,"
So
you
what
said,
did you want me to do there?
You said, "All right, bro, send it back then," which means that I would have to get
Come at me, bro.
Okay, number one, I did not say it like that. I did not say, all right, bro, send it back.
That's how you said it in my head.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're taking it like that. Like,
Well, your $4, come and get it, bud. Unroll these muscles.
I think this is a problem with you. Like, you're feeling degraded.
I
that
felt
I did a gesture.
I felt financially degraded.
Financially.
like hold
my
on.
wallet.
No, hold on. If you give, hold on. It's also the $4 amount. Okay. If you, listen.
It was an even dollar amount.
Because it wasn't 5 and it wasn't 10. It was 4.
No, here's what it is. So, all right, you give. All right. So, all right. It's your birthday. All right. Let me give you a crisp, clean $20 bill.
Okay.
And you're like, fuck, dude. Like $20. That's lunch. The fuck am I gonna do with $4? That's tip money. That's tip money.
I get what you're saying. That's pretty funny, but like,
Tip money. You just
Alright.
tipped me. You tipped me $4.
I'm sorry you're taking it like that. That's not what
You
it was.
just don't understand what you did and why it was wrong, and that's why it bothers me.
No, because it's wrong to you, and I just won't do that
just
to
saying-
you anymore.
Don't do it to anybody.
That's pretty simple.
Don't do it to
Don't do it to anybody.
Hey,
Listen,
Michael, I'm saying, dude, I'll take the $4.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
all
I
I'm
would
saying.
Take the $4.
I would take the money and not bitch about
it's
it. That's all
also
I'm
that
saying.
like it's
It
not
was kind
like-
of random too.
yeah, it's also not like all right. It was through the Square Cash app, which you literally
Right.
just type in the amount you want to give someone.
Right.
So it's not like let's say you're like I say, hey Michael, I need $6 for the movie ticket, and then you pull out a $10 bill.
But Michael was feeling frisky.
Yeah, well, it's not like you pulled out a $10 bill and said, oh, I only got a 10. Just take the 10. Like, if it was just like, take the 10. No, but you went out of your way to
Oh.
put $10 into the Square Cash
Oh.
to tip me.
Maybe I just needed to cut your ego a little bit.
And the
That-
funny- and
I'm
the-
gonna feed into your plan.
Yeah.
because this is the only way. This is the only way you're gonna accept this.
You
if I say,
you
like,
know,
oh,
I
Jared, You're a little bit too high up there on your high horse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought I'd give you that $4. You're not a waiter yet.
Yeah.
I know that.
You know that I'm
But
financially,
listen, look, hey,
I'm
listen.
financially insecure.
He's supporting it.
Jared,
Yeah.
when you're a waiter,
Yeah.
you're gonna start getting tips.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine
Yeah.
tipping
So
people.
look, I'm pushing you towards that direction.
All right, you push me towards
I'm
the
pushing
waiter
you
mindset.
towards the tips.
Yeah.
Look, I won't do that again.
Yeah, that's what I
No
said,
more.
dude.
Another funny part about it is you denied the $6, then sent the
Yeah,
10.
I sent. Yeah, I did. I did. You can send people requests on the Square Cash app, and I sent him a message.
For
Said,
$6.
"Hey, give me $6 to see Deadpool 2, Electric."
And Michael went out of his way to
Michael
not
went out
send
of
you
his
that
way
six.
to not only not send me
You
$6,
denied it.
he denied the charges.
No, it's still in there.
I mean, yeah. It's
Dude,
still
you
there,
want to
but-
know what would have been funny as fuck?
what?
If he would have accepted the $6, then sent you 4 more on top
Oh
of it.
my fucking
No,
god!
that would have been petty.
Yeah.
that would've been-
that would have been funny though.
That would then
No.
I would understand
You-
where
Just
you're
saying,
coming
This
from.
is what I truly think about this entire situation, though.
Well, what do you think?
Go ahead, Michael.
No, I mean, you guys have a better opinion than what I actually was trying to do. So
No.
Let's
Okay,
hear
okay.
it.
So this is the real reason why Jared's doing all this right now, okay?
All right.
It's because Jared is using reverse psychology on us. So that way we know whenever we want to get back at him, we'll just give him extra money. So now Jared's going to be reaping in all the money from all of us.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. I want all your fucking $4.
Just to piss him off. We'll be over here like, oh no, they sent me $20. No.
Jesus Christ.
Dear God.
All I'm just saying is, listen, man. I don't want your money, all right? I don't want your, especially if it's $4.
Doesn't want your friendship either. He's done with you.
I don't know. Just I felt like he basically handed me $4. I don't know. I felt uncomfortable.
Look,
Robert
I was just setting you up.
Robert
for your-
agreed with me, and we
your
both
upcoming-
agreed.
You have one person agree with you. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Tyler probably agrees with you.
Yeah.
Tell
I mean,
you,
I don't.
I
think
just
it's
take
that
the money
weird.
and shut up.
you didn't see like you didn't
The eyes that he gave me
Yeah, like
when
it's
he
one,
degraded me with his
Yeah, pretty
I
wallet.
was looking you right in your
Yeah,
face
dude.
when I sent that
He-
$10.
all right,
I
yeah,
was waiting
pretty
to see
much.
your reaction.
no, okay,
No, it wasn't even a thought.
okay, no, all right, hold on. Let me set the
What do you-
tone for
what,
Tyler.
What do you mean it wasn't a thought? You just did it?
Yeah, I just gave you $10. Like I'm.
Dim the lights.
No, it was a thought. All right, so basically, all right, I said, Michael, you sent me $10. I only needed $6, and then Michael looks at me. He's like,
With eyes of
no, he just looks at me like, keep it.
ooh.
Not at all. Did
Keep
not
it.
happen. That's so false.
Did he give you a nice little pat on the
Yeah,
butt?
dude, like yeah, exactly. Like I'm just supposed to be like, really?
Really?
I can have it. I can have the $4.
Hey champ, there's a gumball machine over there. Have at it.
I like the way you went about this.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
fun.
no, we hit you hard, dude. You weren't ready for
Dude,
that.
Michael's
shit.
devastated. He's done.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude. Think about it before you start throwing out your money.
That's
Wow.
why I did
I
the
have to
blind
pee
section, by
again.
the way.
Yeah, teaching you lessons over here, Michael. Yeah, slam that door. Yeah.
He's such a douche.
He definitely intentionally slammed it that time. Maybe not. But probably.
What's our next topic?
That's about it.
Oh, really?
That's about
We
it.
we got through everything?
Yep.
Interesting. So just a bunch of protesting and wallet degrading. Shit, huh? A lot of NFL stuff.
Should I send like Jared $4 right now?
That'd be funny.
That would be
Don't send him 4 though. Send him 2 this time.
I can't understand. Like, I don't get the mindset.
It was pretty funny, though.
No, it's funny. I hope it's just like a meme thing, but
No, it was funny. Like, because when you did it, I was confused, too. In the car. Then we found out that you declined the 6.
well, I didn't
And he
decline
sent the 10.
anything. I sent him the 10 before he sent me the 6 request.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah, like I had $10 set out already in the Cash App.
Well then.
So I don't understand.
You just can't stop, can you?
Jared, pull your phone out. Go to the Cash App.
What about?
Make sure you cut that out the podcast.
So like
What am I looking for?
before we left for the movie, I had $10 set in my Cash App.
Oh God.
So I don't understand.
Give me your phone.
All right. Michael knows it's bad because now he's trying to cover up for it now. Like, oh,
No,
dude.
I mean we were talking about it.
Jared, you lied. He didn't deny it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't deny your.
Well, he didn't
$6.
deny it.
It's
He
still
just
pending.
ignored it.
No, you still pinned it. You said
He
you
just
declined
ignored
it.
He just
You
ignored
changed
it.
the whole situation. You're a fucking politician.
No, he just ignored it.
No, you lied.
Michael, now send him the $6 for the ticket and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
have the $10 as his
It's
little.
really listen. It's not that big of a deal. Your money hurts. That's all that I wanted to get at.
He doesn't want your filthy, degenerate money, Michael.
Yeah, it's like sympathy money, dude.
Michael is amazed.
I'm baffled. I just don't understand how you. Take
It's really not that disrespectful, but it's a little fucking disrespectful.
I mean, it's definitely funny. Like the
Yeah.
way you brought it up was
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I hope that's all it was. But if you're seriously offended, I think that's.
I'm not like
problem
offended,
that you need
but
to
I'm
look
just
at.
like, this motherfucker sent me $4.
Yeah, but that's a problem with you. Like you're looking at people in a certain way where it's like, oh, you want to send me some extra money? You think I'm hurting right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you think I'm hurting?
Pretty
So
much,
you're
dude.
you're like fucked
I'm
up.
broke, dude. You think I can't afford this shit? You think I
And
don't make my car payments?
We've been friends long enough where I would assume you would know that
Think-
that's not the
You
case.
think I have no money and that you just
Yeah, that's just a problem with you. So I don't feel bad at all. I
Not
just
problem.
Come
won't
in
send
my
you-
house,
I just
eat
won't
my
send
food.
you-
yeah, pretty
I
much.
won't be nice.
Pretty much, dude.
And, like,
you throw some change at me next time. Just
Think
fucking-
about things you've done in the past
Yeah,
where it's
dude.
like, oh, Jared, when do I pay you money?
It's just weird.
When we do things.
It's just weird.
Okay,
It's just weird.
that's fair.
We can move on. I mean, I'm not that mad about it.
Well, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
We're at an hour, so
I mean, do I have to end on an hour? We covered like a total of 3
we
subjects.
covered all our topics.
We got pretty fucking deep.
I guess.
And we
Yeah,
had
that
some
was
guest
all
topics
Fucking
too.
deep.
I think
What's
we're
a
good.
ge- Wait, what's
Jared,
a
wrap it up.
guest topic?
I think we're good.
Okay, guys, please follow us on SoundCloud.
Please. Oh my
Please.
god.
We haven't had a play in a week.
We're starving.
No, I'm not joking. We
Also
literally
not
haven't had a play
promoting,
in a
like-
week. Yeah, I'm not promoting because I don't know anybody that well.
We don't know when this thing's gonna come out.
We're not making money
Not
anymore.
tomorrow.
We're only getting Michael's money now.
Well, you can go to
funding this thing.
yeah, you can just go to pay
That's
me
where the
lots.
hate
I
comes
mean,
from.
patreon.com. Just set up the
Just
Patreon.
don't send your Patreon only to Jared.
Yeah, don't.
He doesn't want your.
Yeah. No. Check us out on Twitter at what is it? You guys are on the Twitter. I'm not on the Twitter. That's the one thing I'm not doing.
It's the Let's Make Noise podcast.
Let's make noise.
Isn't it like
podcast on
1 after it?
No,
Twitter.
Michael
Yeah, you put
changed
a
it.
1.
Oh.
Oh.
This is fucking stupid.
Let's make noise podcast on Twitter. Follow us.
It hurts, Robert.
Listen.
It really
to us.
does.
Doesn't it?
Wait, what?
Robert,
what's
you
this
really
for?
fucked that up. You really fucked up our email too.
You
Because
didn't fuck up our email. I don't
yeah,
fuck
you
up our
did.
email.
They did. I had our email. Guess what our email was?
Why didn't you tell Robert you already had the email?
He didn't tell me. He told me. I told him. I asked him. I told him I'm going to set up everything.
No.
An email.
I didn't listen. I didn't want to be a Nazi about it because, like, if Robert's coming over here and saying like I set up an email, and I come up in here swinging my big ass dick, saying fucking, we're not using your email. We're not using the email you set up. We're using
But
the
if
email.
yours is better, you need to say something.
Okay,
How is
mine.
yours better than mine?
It's your
Mine is
responsibility
all
to
right,
say
all right,
something.
all right. Mine is let's make noise podcast at gmail.com.
What's mine?
It's like let's make noise podcast. No, let's make noise 1 at gmail.com.
That's not true. I'm looking it up right now.
Look it up right now. That's what it is. I log into it every single day. Anyway,
Anytime you can avoid an underscore or a number,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
way
clean,
better.
clean.
Whatever is the closest to
Yeah.
the material you're putting out.
You know what the funny part is?
Yeah,
The only reason I put the number because the Let's Make Noise podcast was already taken.
yeah, by me. Anyway,
I didn't even think
That's
about that at the
actually kinda
time.
funny. That's when you should have said something, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be that guy. Follow us. I mean, fuck. Email us, and I'll probably read it.
Tell us what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. Tell
You
us.
know? What do you
yeah,
want us to dive into?
Yeah, email us.
I'd like to hear if anyone else would be offended that they got
comment us.
some extra money from a friend
Yeah,
that they've known
yeah,
for a very long time.
yeah. For no reason.
All
For
right.
no reason at
A
all.
little triggered.
Okay. Anyway, support the show. Just listen to us, download us, like us, favorite us,
Give
tell
us
a
money.
yeah, give us your money. I was leading into that time. You can't just walk up to someone and say, "Give us your money."
This should be our intro next time. Hello, welcome to the Let's Make Noise podcast. Give us money. All
Give
right.
us money, please. All right. You get the idea. This has been Jarrett.
Tyler.
Robert.